Hey guys, I'm Alfie, a YouTube short form automation creator. Today I'm going to be teaching you a 2-hour course on how you guys can create your own channel and go viral. Along with that, the purpose of this, making some extra money. I've scaled over 4 channels in the automation space and continue to do that across different platforms in the gaming, music niche, and within commentary. With this course, I'm going to explain the systems I use to create these channels and how you can do the same. Let's begin by showing you one of the channels I run. This channel here was started at 2025 and has since then created $6,000 in revenue. This channel here focused on music content, which is something which I know a lot about within the music media niche, but it's something I want to continue to work on in the future. But as of now, the popular niches are Roblox, Minecraft, and gaming in general. Let's get straight into it. Full YouTube Shorts blueprint. So these are some of the channels I've run. So guys, if you don't already know, YouTube Shorts platform is a brilliant way you guys can begin learning how to make money online. I don't really agree with the courses on trading and other platforms like that. I want to focus you guys on YouTube Shorts as it's something which I've actually scaled before and it works. It's proven. YouTube Shorts allows creators with people with less skills in YouTube creation or just content creation in general start creating their first pieces of content. It's a great barrier to entry for anyone that wants to really start learning on how to make hooks, how to edit, and just really start posting and marketing their brand, whatever they want to do essentially. And of course, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, there's all sorts of ways you can promote yourself, but YouTube is the one platform which pays you out monthly for those things through Google AdSense. So let's begin by going into that. If you don't already know, YouTube Shorts requires not much high effort if you understand the principles of how to make content online. There are certain things and certain niches which do very well and go viral almost every time. And once you know which channels and which kind of niches to pick, your channel will be going crazy viral. Honestly, it's happened to me. I thought this was like fake, it doesn't really happen, but honestly guys, YouTube Shorts pushes like crazy. And if you know what niches to go into, know how to create hooks, you will get viral videos by watching this course. So let's continue. I'm not going to gatekeep anything in this course as well. I'm going to go through every single thing you guys can learn on how to do this. So make sure to grab some water, grab a tea, coffee, whatever it is, and sit back and relax, prepare yourself for this. So as we continue on with these systems, I've built a team of editors that I work with continuously every day, which will work remotely and help me create this content online. Whether it be for editing Minecraft videos, Roblox, and all sorts of gaming niches, even music, as you can see some instruments in the background. But yeah, you can get views almost instantly the second you post and go viral. RPMs also increase each quarter. So essentially, each quarter, of course we're in January right now, it's pretty low, but by the time we get to the Q4, December time, your RPM will increase dramatically and can help you earn extra income on the side. Relatively new model as well, so it's really in the early stages. So guys, if you want to get into this, now's the time, as AI is advancing alongside other systems which really do improve the content and let you process automation quickly. So within YouTube, there's 2 types of mediums for creating content online, long form or short form. I think going into short form, if you want to start as a beginner and you're new to this, it's a great barrier to entry and you can scale multiple channels within this kind of platform within YouTube. However, if you choose long form and want to expand into branding or personal brands, I recommend that. But for now, if you're new to the game, I'd recommend start with short form. The barrier to entry to start earning a bit of side income is easier. Not to say that I have done long form before in the past through running online Minecraft channels, streaming channels, and all sorts of stuff like that. I do genuinely believe that short form is a bit easier. Once you posted your first channel onto YouTube Shorts, you guys can then look into LLCs and start creating an umbrella for your businesses. I know people that are running over 10 to 30 channels within the YouTube Shorts automation space. If you understand who could run the channel through operators, managers, and other people that you can share success, you will be able to succeed quick. Remember, percentage give outs, all these shared success models work really well because it allows the editor to learn while you teach them the process on how to create these kind of viral videos, and they will also get a percentage of that revenue. It incentivizes them to continue to work and create and try harder in this medium. So let's begin with the first process of how to create a channel within YouTube Shorts. Guys, if you're new to this, I'd really recommend you guys start a fresh channel, or if you want to, Asian account. If you guys have any old accounts, you guys can do this either way, like an email which has been used in the past, Gmail especially would help. Make sure if that account's been used from like 2007, if your parents have any accounts, start by using that haven't posted any content. It doesn't really matter if it has posted from ages ago. The account will definitely be warmed up. And if it isn't, you guys want to make sure you warm that up. If you're reusing an old channel, make sure that that channel has already been subscribed, you've watched content on it, you've liked, you've done the simple steps to make sure that YouTube knows you're not a bot. If you're a bot, they won't like that kind of content. So please make sure you do that before posting your first short form video. If you don't know how to do that, the process is pretty simple. You can add a channel and you can do that on the same Gmail link, same as Alfie, same as mine essentially. And you can then create as many channels as you like under that Gmail to be able to do this long term. Just make sure that account's secure, 2FA is enabled, and you've verified your phone and stuff. I'll talk about that more in a minute. So once you've clicked create a channel, there's a step that's literally after you go this into your YouTube settings icon, you'll be able to create a channel from here. And you literally, as I mentioned here, guys, warm up the channel. It should take around 3 to 4 hours to warm it up. If it takes longer than that, guys, do that. I mean, the longer the better. There's no harm in just trying to get the content as watched as possible. And you're basically proving to YouTube that you're a real person. So once you've done that, you've liked, commented, engaging content you enjoy watching or is in the niche that you're picking, that can help as well. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, but just basically engage with the channel. Another thing you really want to go into detail with is preparing a brand on the channel. Okay, guys, like so many people that start channels often think like, oh, the profile pic doesn't matter, like the small details doesn't matter. It really does, guys. If you just spend that little bit of extra time focusing on creating a logo using Canva or Photopea, that's an online kind of Photoshop, which is free. Both of these two platforms really help if you want to start creating like logos and graphic design. These ones here, again, are very simple. You don't need to make them really difficult. Honestly, simplicity in a brand can really help grow long term if you stick with that logo and don't change it. Once you guys have created those things, Bolt Motivation is a great example of this guy who's completely scaled one channel, and the same goes for music media. On this medium as well, although LLCs are a great thing to expand into a business long term, I do genuinely believe if you focus on one channel, you will do better. I want to focus on this actually a little bit more. Guys, so many people that create channels like this often think, oh, I want to be scaling fast, doing this, doing that. Like what makes Bolt Motivation and Bolt Music Media so great is the fact that they spend time creating that piece of content and really focus on the channel. What makes it good? What could they be doing to improve it? Transforming it and making it original. Okay, this doesn't take days or hours. This takes months, if not years, these channels have created. Over 2,000 posts for both of these channels have made these guys go viral, and they're printing literally probably over 6 figures from this. So it is huge what the potential is, and they do not show their face. It's purely a business. And again, there's sponsorship agreements, there's other things down the line if you create a personal brand, even if it's faceless. So guys, let's continue. Right, verification. So guys, if you don't already know, you've got to make sure to verify your account if you're new. If you don't know how to do that, it's really simple. If you go to the settings icon in your YouTube, you can then click the settings wheel, and you can then apply your phone number to the account and make sure everything's verified, because those things will affect the quality of your channel's performance, especially in the long term and the early stages. If you don't have these enabled, you won't get monetized as well. Simple as that. So you've got to make sure they're all enabled. The process is really simple. Verify it, phone number. If you don't have a phone number which is already used, just ask one of your friends, anyone. It doesn't really matter. It's just literally a verified phone number just to prove you're legit, essentially, and connected to the channel. It's the only time you'll ever be using that phone number connection as well. So it's all good because it's connected separately from your Gmail. If the channel is warmed up correctly, it should be fine. So yeah, let's move on to the next step though. Guys, if you don't already know, picking a niche is really important, okay? Please spend time with picking a niche. I'm going to go into more detail about this right now through Minecraft content, through Roblox, through Twitch streaming. As you can see here, there's multiple different forms of content you guys could be going into within the YouTube space or any content creation. Because guys, you can be posting your content not only to YouTube, but to TikTok and to Instagram, Facebook, because Facebook, basically, the more platforms you're posting your content, the better. You're only going to expand your brand and build it long term. But remember, when you build this, you've got to be transformative and you've got to be focusing on what niche do you like. Remember, when you're starting this, pick what you love. Make sure to choose something you actually enjoy making and you want to do it long term. Don't think short term for money gains. It does help, obviously, if you feel that you can do that. But guys, if you choose something you love and want to do it every day, you will make better videos and you will get better views. Simple as that. Again, also posting positive content, I find to be better than posting negative, although it can be controversial to some extent, posting negative stuff. YouTube and I in general, I think it's cooler to post positive stuff. So this gaming niche is just posting variety, cool music moments often go super viral worldwide. But again, posting these kind of things, a lot of the time it's Western markets which love it, so it can increase your RPMs. So make sure to remember that going forward. And gaming is a friendly niche which YouTube likes on their platform. Moving forward, long-term niches, as I mentioned before, personal brands like Tommy Innit, Lacey Live, Kaylee Wakasa. These are just some creators I love, and they've built these brilliant personal brands through unique editing platforms, all these different systems they're doing to create their content and go viral. As you can see here, Jason the Wiener's scaled out, basically creating like these clip farmers, like basically clip all the streams, which I'm sure you've all seen on social media before, similar to what Lacey's doing. But again, that's a side bit of revenue they make each month through their clipping content. Either the editor may take a sort of split from that, or they may have someone editing per video, depending on what it is. But if you guys need help or support with those kind of things, you can join my Discord server, which we can help you find an editor, or the one-on-one mentorship, which I'll be going into real soon. As you can see, Togi there as well. But yeah, FaZe Clan, guys, is a great example of brand connection. They connect their content through short form media. If you're a live streamer, you've got to remember short form is the main way you're going to go viral. And if you're not using TikTok and YouTube Shorts, which can make you money straight away, you're not maximizing your reach and potential to grow. So if you want to build a personal brand, that's something to look into. But I know a lot of you guys want to be faceless for now. Clip farming, we'll go into that now. Finding a niche. You want to be focusing on using a private window. You can literally use Tor, you can use Brave, or just Google Chrome Ignito window will be fine. If you don't want to have ads, Brave's brilliant for that. Basically, go on Ignito window without you won't be signed into the account, as you can see in the top left hand corner, and you literally just want to click to Shorts up there and you want to go watch some content. You can swipe through as much as you like. Just basically look for a channel and look for a niche which is getting at least 1 million Shorts views consistently within 60 uploads. Guys, I want to mention, when you start creating a short form channel, do not expect the first video to go viral, okay? Of course it can do if you understand exactly what niche you're picking, something original, and you're spending time with it, there's a chance. And once you do it more, you understand that. But begin with understanding that 60 videos is the minimum which a lot of creators take to get their first viral video, at least, okay? So do not expect 100,000 or see these crazy numbers. Although it is possible and you'll get better each time you create a channel and keep revising it, focus on making those videos the best they can be and improve 1% each time. The 1% method is a really important thing to focus on, guys. When you're picking a niche, guys, and what it is to validate a niche, you want to make sure it's transformative. You want to make sure that each of the videos have enough things transformative which will make the videos go viral, such as sound effects, visual effects, editing processes, which basically explain a narrative and cause something which is different from the original clip that's there. Otherwise, YouTube will just, demonetize it. And a lot of the time with ranking niches and these kind of channels, it's really, really easy to get demonetized if you don't put in the effort with transforming the content. So make sure you guys do that. You'll get view jailed as well if you don't put in the effort with these kind of content pieces. Just to validate a quick niche while we're here, one of my creators and someone I know closely has made over $19,000 in the last 2 months from creating content online. All they do is create commentary niche with AI voiceovers. Although while recording this video, 11 Labs isn't really being promoted as much, I do still think if you're transformative enough with the content and use your own voice, that will be recommended. But guys, you can still print crazy amounts with these kind of videos. So finding the best niche, I'm going to show you guys a quick testimonial from my school community, which you guys can learn a bit more from for picking a niche.
These cute hand gestures.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of narrative niches right now.
Listen closely. Is this pre-recorded or actually live?
That's quite a cool niche. Yeah, this niche is really awesome as well. I mean, literally, guys, music media, like all these kind of niches where they have a bit of a hook at the start.
12 years later, and this still hits the same.
Yeah, look at that. They're synchronizing it with the track, which is pretty awesome. And of course, this wouldn't be copyright, guys, because it's less than a minute on YouTube Shorts. So if you guys are worried, oh no, this content's not like transformative enough, they're adding a hook at the start of the video. They're adding like other elements to make it like original, like music on top of it. Like they're actually syncing it into something popular, like subtitles, text. This would be transformative enough in my opinion, but I would be careful. But yeah, no, because these kind of videos can go really viral if you pick a good niche. And it can open up for sponsorship deals if you guys expand to platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and maybe even Snapchat as well. So yeah, check it out, guys. This niche is really awesome. And oh yeah, this back in Chicago, that's a cool town. Anyway, let's go back. So gotta go try again.
They had the whole world watching. They had the whole world watching.
Do you remember when this song hyped us up in 2000?
Loop cutter.
Well, it's back and improved.
Okay, yeah, the 2016 trend is doing really well right now.
To dance in public, he danced with
Definitely transformative enough. They've had an arrow later on in the video.
Do you know who he is?
Oh yeah, now everyone starts commenting. So yeah, do you know who it is? You're asking for engaging comments. So guys, on an editing structure, this is really well. Loop culture. Wow, only 20 videos. Okay, their videos are pretty awesome. Okay, you know what? They are getting over 100K. I would say this niche is okay. It is transformative enough as well. You have to be picking some really, really cool trends to go into to get like virality. But with only 20 videos and 7 million views isn't bad. So this potentially has a success rate and very transformative. So you'd be good. Anyway, I'm going to keep this open and we're going to go to another YouTube page right now. And we're just going to do a little more niche scrolling before we go into some other stuff. Okay, we're getting a lot of commentary.
Down syndrome.
Getting...
Best Disney makeup transition ever. I wish she's the cast of Moana. She's so pretty.
Okay, this is cool. yeah,
The accuracy of her
this kind of niche is awesome as well.
Merida Omigo.
Definitely transformative enough.
Frozen wow.
They're adding a lot of it in, like graphic text and stuff. This is definitely a CapCut kind of edit. But yeah, guys, as I mentioned, look, it's 24 videos, and they're capturing like kind of like this makeup like niche. It's like a female audience, 4 million views. Okay, and the account is definitely aged, so they may have aged it before, bought an aged account or something, or they could have just had it from a long time ago and repurposed it. Either way, look at that. Yeah, like that's pretty awesome. Doing like celebrity lookalikes is a really cool trend you could go into. Yeah, again, my guys, remember, you got to make sure to pick your audience and niche. Like, a lot of you guys are not sub-niching enough. Like, there's a lot of channels, I'm going to do a case study on this in the future, where basically you guys are trying to do like 5 different things on the community right now who isn't doing enough transformative enough content in the videos. As you can see here, you've got literally 116k views on this video. Great sub-niche, let's watch it. It's good, and I like it, but again, it's not transformative enough. I feel like it needs a hook at the start or commentary to explain what's going on. But again, like, that's a cool niche. Like, they're trying to do like, so this guy here, bro, is trying to do like 5 different niches in one. He's doing ice skating, cute dogs. Like, he's got a sub niche and pick a genre. Like, you can't be doing ISO speed videos and then doing owls. Like, you've got to do that. You've got to make a choice really over what you're trying to like find. Picking an audience is super important, guys. So yeah, this here is definitely doing that. It's going for makeup content. It's going for this kind of like scenery. It's going to do well.
Is this camera on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, nice.
No, I'm not sure about that. Nope.
This girl thought going on a massive free fall ride would be fun, but she instantly regretted it. As the ride climbed,
Definitely. This is cool. Okay. So yeah, literally 146 particles. Okay, yeah, this one, pretty awesome. Don't like the fact using this spam tag though. I'm not a massive agree in this tag thing, guys. If you're trying to spam tags, dude, don't do it, okay, guys? Literally, I think just sticking to like what the video's about is more valuable. Like, you know, they don't want to just constantly spam it. If your audience is maybe less like based in America and stuff, just do hashtag USA. That does help. But apart from that, don't waste your time doing anything else. Again, this is good, but it's slightly not transformative enough, guys. This one's probably getting decent views. Again, no, it's not. But you got to make sure you're adding enough transformative content.
You won't believe how much it took to take Zoo's video from Zootopia 2. They first made Shakira look like Gazelle by giving her the
Yeah, guys, great niche again. Only 38 videos, 9 million views. Not bad. I mean, they're having some virality, but they're not sticking to one niche. They're doing all these different types of niches, like Disney stuff, which I think is good, but they've got to cut it down. Like, they could specify, I can see right here, Stranger Things. Like, they should be going all in on Stranger Things cuts, like, or like Disney princesses. Like, they've got too much sub niches right now. It's not sub niched enough. And I think that's the problem with their scalability right now. I don't think you can scale out to channels this large when your channel's still growing. You've got to pick a niche and copy and replicate and consistently do it to have virality. It's cool though. No. Right, I think we've gone through those. The best one I have to say is the makeup channel one we just explored and the loop culture. These ones are really sick.
Do you like the original or the new remixed version of the Lush Life song better? First
Yeah, 24th of Jan. So that's a brilliant kind of cut they're doing there. And you can see that 500,000 views. That's exactly what you want to do, guys. They're doing a great commentary on that as well. It's going to be transformed up, and YouTube will like that kind of stuff. Anyway, let me go through some more channels that I have been looking at to really subtle, like, you know, lock down on what is a good niche. I'll show you guys. Right, so I've got 2 great niches right now. There's a really cool niche, Rasblocks, right? Okay, this guy's doing some insane content right now, okay? I will be linking a Discord server you guys can join to actually make this kind of content. It costs $200 a month to join this kind of thing. But to make modded content like this, I'll show you the niche.
Hey, baby, will you go out?
It's kind of crazy. You can kind of get that vibe.
I'll change her mind. I have been summoned. What you want? I need to impress my crush. I got you. Turn around. Huh?
But yeah, look, you can add modded things in the game, right? So Lantern Knights in the Forest is one of the biggest niches right now, and it's super like unsaturated. Like, of course, they're using the hashtag USA tag, like I mentioned, guys. You've got to remember, so like this kind of stuff here, Lamborghini and thing aren't in the game, so a lot of younger audiences are going to be appealed by that and think, yo, this is sick, and they're going to watch. It helps retention. As you can see, Hacker Story, another Lamborghini in the video. They're posting every single day. They're not missing a day, guys. And they're really building out. And again, look how many views this guy's got, 200 million. If you put that in an RPM calculator, I reckon they've probably made like 40, 50K from this channel, maybe more. But yeah, guys, you've really got to like hone down on what niche they're doing. They're doing the Roblox niche stuff. Another one's a really cool one. We've got actually Peachy over here. That, look at this, 4 million views, 4 million views. It's like trolling the deer. Look at this, guys. I'm giving you some crazy sauce right now. I usually wouldn't be like showing this, but if you're watching this video, guys, please take this in. You know, let's keep this niche gatekeep to everyone in the community right now. I don't want you sharing these guys, but these niches are doing so well, and they're literally getting 50 million views in the last 7 days. Like, it's only started in November. If you guys want to make content like this, get on Night Out Forest, start making some stuff, because this was really, really valuable. I will link the Discord server. It's a private thing. A lot of really big creators are in there. But yeah, guys, this channel is also probably making, again, like I said, probably like 50 to 60K, depending on what the RPM is. I reckon it's probably around 0.16 to 0.20. But yeah, honestly, guys, hone down on your niches. Another one last channel I'm going to show for long form purposes is Yauk. This guy's crushing it with only 151 videos. I know he's in long form, but his RPM is probably like $6 to $7. I know that's 6, 7, right? But anyway, yeah, and he's making 20-minute videos, guys, which is going to be really good for retention. I know his views have been dying recently, but like literally 300K. He's probably making around 20K a month from this channel, long form, alongside all of his live streams he does every day. I mean, he's been slowing down recently, but this is going to be some very profitable channel, if I have to say so myself. Yeah, no, all I'd say, guys, is lock in your niche. If you want to go into long form, I'm going to do more in-depth content on that in the future. Make sure don't try to expand and like run too fast. Like, don't make 5 channels, don't do this, don't that. Like, really lock in on one channel, 2 max when you grow, and you can literally become big. Like, you can't, like, so many people I know are like doing thousands of different channels. If you want to really grow fast, you've got to focus on one and make that the best it can be. Section number 3, script writing. It's really important you guys focus on what you want to make content about. Analyzing competitors and scripts is a really great way you can learn how to do this quickly. If you don't already know, famous creator Nick Giovanni, again, massive chef online, he's getting clipped all the time through his content of people creating funny videos about his editing, about his food creations, about what food he's made. That kind of stuff is a really cool niche to go into as you're being transformative on it. As you can see that he's actually clipping someone else in quite creatively in the video there. If you don't already know how to analyze your like creators, for example, this brilliant guy Nick here, you can literally go to YouTube transcript or literally look up one online. There's loads, and you can just basically take the transcript, copy and paste it in through the link, and then you can access it and you can put it into your editing software or whatever you like, basically, to make this type of content. It's really simple. So guys, yeah, once you've connected your transcript and collected it from YouTube to transcript icon, you can then come over to a Google document. It doesn't matter what it is really. When remaking the script, make sure to take out the certain parts which you already took from another video. If you just blatantly copy the exact script from the other video, you will get less views. And also, YouTube has got such a good system at understanding those kind of things. They will literally track it straight away and get your channel blocked or shadow banned, where your views almost drop to nothing. Basically like a view bomb. You don't get any views, it just breaks. And once you're in that moment, it's really hard to get out of. There are some processes such as waiting 48 hours, maybe even like literally, some people say 5 days before starting to post it again. If that does happen and you prove that you're making transformative content, which is edited properly and actually create something original through the narrative, then you should be fine. Remember, as you can see here, I basically highlighted the red bits, which are unnecessary in the script, that you can take out. Basically just simplifies it a little bit. It makes it more original, and it could make the video more viral because you're essentially just taking this and leveling up just that little bit further. Script formula, hook. So statement or question. You want to make sure the hook is just a statement or question, something to prove what the video is about. Maintaining the curiosity and giving a reason for the viewer to keep watching. End by finishing the short right when the story is complete. So satisfy their audience with what they basically watch the video for, and once you do that, they're more likely to engage in CTA, like subscribing, liking, and wanting to engage in more of your content. So make sure to always satisfy the audience with a end. It's pretty simple though, the hook. Everyone knows that kind of formula. Common script mistakes: adding fluff, overcomplicating things, dragging things on too long, and giving answers before the short is complete. You guys understand that, like, if you give away everything at the very beginning, it's less likely for people to continue watching. You want to engage, build tension. Certain things like that are really, really important in creating content which goes viral. And yeah, keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Don't add too much and you'll be good. Emotional targeting, guys. Another thing within the scripts, there are only like a couple emotions. There's around 6 emotions which we kind of feel, like anger, nostalgia, nostalgia, curiosity, humor, and satisfaction and surprise, which basically help promote a certain virality within the content you're creating. I think the best ones are curiosity, in my opinion, and surprise. Everyone likes to be surprised by things and satisfied by what someone gets, receives. As we know, Steve will do it, a famous like long form creator. He does that kind of satisfaction, follows a lot of these mediums in every single one of his long form videos, which makes them go viral all the time. Like I mentioned, using that kind of narrative, you can clip. Someone like Steve will do it. If you bring a narrative and explain those emotion targetings and pick one, maybe one or two throughout the video, that will help improve your virality. And again, you want people commenting on the videos, so again, you're going to get your CTA increased through that. And if you have more comments on your videos, I generally think your videos go more viral. Comments are a really, really important thing a lot of people disregard. And reply to every single one of your comments. I don't care if people say like, oh, reply to half of them. No, reply to all of them. Liking and engaging with all of your community gives you 1% more chance of them coming back again and liking you as a person. Being personal is so underrated in this attention age. So guys, be personal and make your content just that 1% better than the previous basis channel if you guys want to go viral. AI voiceovers. So 11 Labs, again, is a brilliant platform you can use to generate your script. I like to choose Influencer Girl, Tessa. It's kind of simple. It works all the time. You can increase the speed duration here alongside the sustainability. If you guys don't really know, 11 Labs is pretty simple to access. I do have an account already open for it. Going on to this, you can generate your script. I've got 10,000 credits here. Actually, no, yeah, I've got 10,000 here basically remaining. And you can purchase it really simply to get your script. But I do want to mention, since of recording this, guys, 11 Labs is receiving a little bit of controversy within the YouTube algorithm system. People have been denying it for monetization, or the algorithm basically doesn't push AI content currently. It's learning how to track it, but it's getting better. So we'll see what happens and what barrier 11 Labs comes with YouTube on that terms. But at the moment, guys, if you can use your own voice, that is better. Anyway, this is another medium you can try and test if you're just getting started. Next thing, guys, is editing and structure. Guys, there's so many different formats to editing, which you guys have to understand. When you pick a niche, analyze your top performers and build on what they do. Like, there's an idea around, oh, I've got to make something original. I've got to do something super different. No. Like, copying is so underrated. Your editing and your style will be generally different. And if you prove that and you transform it enough, you're going to get a more viral video. And every time you post a video, you're just going to get 1% closer to getting that virality. Remember, as I mentioned, it takes over 60 to 70 videos to get your first viral video. It took me like at least 70 videos to get my first viral video in the music kind of media niche, which was, of course, I mentioned previously. Yeah, so do that. Editing rules, the first few seconds of the short must be the most visually interesting. You know, make sure that you're adding sound effects, visual effects, whoosh, stuff like that. I use a platform called Splice to create and collect my sounds. Don't leave dead space, guys. Cut up every small little detail of dead space in your edit, because those things really do affect the quality of your video. And you want to make sure, even those little breaths in the audio file, make sure to clear them up, because that really helps. So yeah, guys, just to mention, yeah, Splice is a brilliant platform you can use to find sounds, and it's a massive library for royalty-free content. If you guys need stuff like this, it's a brilliant platform. In my school community, many people use this, as it is great for getting free sounds and royalty-free stuff if you want to keep copyright basically off. So yeah, I use it all the time, also for music production. So guys, on that talk, if you want to take that extra level to make your videos more viral and the effort put in, make sure that within your videos, I use Ableton Live for this. You can use Audacity, or you can just do it in your editing software. I like to record my voiceovers in Ableton. But what you can do with this, you can record your voiceover in this platform, which I use all the time, and you can chop up the little like bits, the breaths, the things which aren't necessarily needed to create your 30-second clip. Remember, 32 seconds is a good length for a YouTube short form video. Always get feedback from other people to get results what you need. Like I mentioned, commenting is so underrated, guys. Make sure you reply to your comments. Make sure to focus on that type of content that is going to get engagement, because it's going to help improve your videos. The pros aren't going to take the time out of day to hold you through your hand of making YouTube shorts. You've got to remember, I help them throughout the links and videos they send me, and just basically say like, chop the bit up there, do this there, like give them small creative ideas to help make their video go more viral. But you've got to focus on what you can do to improve before going out and reaching out for feedback. If you know what you can be improving on, do that first before going on to ask for more help. Guys, it's really simple though. Continue to post, be consistent, and you will do well, okay? Editing software. Guys, like I mentioned, CapCut is the industry standard right now for short form content. It's so good. It's always updating, and their integration with AI systems is only getting better. I can see them being a long-term industry professional within like short form content, and it's so underrated right now. So use CapCut if you want like a free version to like great editing. Again, there's also platforms like Premiere Pro, Adobe, which I use for a lot of like my high visual effects content in like the music media niche, which of course that has that like graphics and design to it. Also Final Cut Pro, and then there's like DaVinci and other ones you can use. But yeah, literally find your editing software, pick what you like, stick with it. CapCut is so great, to be honest. and get using that. Another thing is layer stacking, guys. The best shorts always perform best when you make sure to add the main footage, bold captions, thick stroke layers, sound effects, subtitle movement, keyframes essentially, flashes, motion blur. The more you add basically, especially within the hook, helps, but don't add too much. Like, I don't have an emoji running across the screen while doing this and that. I personally find the most viral videos don't have as many things going on. Of course, have your captions, have your zoom effects. The engagement often lies in just the narrative. If your storyline is good, if you just get your cues right with everything you're trying to present in the video, and the audience member is satisfied by the end, they will watch it again, or it will be shared to someone else to watch, and that makes a viral video. Minimal layers, like I mentioned, guys, stick to 3. That is cool. Never leave a still frame for more than 1.5 seconds, guys. So you do want to keep things going. Another thing is captions, guys, and this goes back to branding, which is so underrated, guys, but it really helps. I really don't think watermarks are helpful. Okay, like, I think watermarks are pointless. Of course, you want to put none there to make you stand out. If anything, put a logo. That's the furthest I'd take it, guys. Putting a logo like Bolt motivation, like that, which is quite cool. Bolt sign, of course, playing throughout the video. Maybe something Money Moon here. Of course, they put on that, which is simple, clean. Apart from that, guys, I think don't even bother, to be honest. These kind of channels, unless you start really building an editing format which is original, don't bother doing it too often. It kind of just distracts from the video, especially for new channels. They're only watching the content purely because of what's on the screen and not really about your brand and logo. So don't worry about that for now. That's something down the line to start building on. But yeah, captions are important though for certain occasions. But yeah, doing the watermark stuff, don't worry about that personally. Zooms, tracking keyframes, guys. Add pop zooms, keyframes tracking to enhance the video, transform it. That also helps. Again, this is in CapCut. I took the screenshot from. Horizontal reel is a brilliant one. It is a pro feature, but if you guys have pro or want special accesses to CapCut Pro, I actually have spelling connections you guys can get to in my community or one-on-one, which I will be able to help you with if you want to join me. Guys, music is really important for viewers' emotion, guys. I'm a music producer. All I remember is the music, and the music is the most important part about how you want to convey virality. If your competitor uses a song and it's safe to, repeat and use that sound as well, because that helps get virality and it remixes, it lets YouTube know what they're getting, and it basically proves that okay, if this video is flagged for good stuff, and it's I'm gonna let this other channel get this chance. It's almost just comparisons which work, so it's gonna let it push essentially. Pick music which conveys emotion and it helps, but generally of the time I find it doesn't really matter. I've gotten more viral videos though when I actually put in the track or copy relating to, so it does help putting a sound which the other channel used, which you're replicating essentially. But it means nothing, and your RPM will be completely fine if you're copyrighted. So guys, within picking a copyright song like Dive of the Smile, like Lady Gaga or whatever it is, guys, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, the copyright for short form content is perfectly fine because it's under 30 seconds usually. But even though I think it's over 30 seconds, they don't really claim it too much. So yeah, don't worry too much about that. Yeah, it's only for long form they start worrying. Posting and settings, number 5. So yeah, the best time to post. This is an interesting one, guys. A lot of people say it doesn't really matter. I genuinely think if you do want to build an audience, finding a time which is specified within the YouTube system, if you go over to analytics and you find it in your audience site, you will find that the dark purples are the least likely time to post online. And basically the best times to post are the times which have the highest brackets there pointed the arrow. My upload frequency, I'd say upload 1 video a day once you start. And once your trust score increases, you can then start to increase it to maybe twice a day. I'd say once around you hit 50,000 to 100,000 views in the 48-hour mark. If you don't know where that is, I'll just go back up here to the top. 48-hour mark is this thing here, the 48-hour mark. You see that there on the side. Once you achieve 100,000 views, I'd say start scaling to 2 videos a day. It's really easy to get that if you pick the right niche. And if that doesn't work, you can then scale to scale back down to 1. It's fine. 1 video a day can still get you brilliant amounts of views if that's only the amount you can do if you're busy. Continue that, and again, once you hit 500,000, I'd say scale to 3 if you can. And if you really want to, but an editing team on your side, bro, go 5 a day. But 5 is the max amount of times I'd post. And if you do post twice a day, which I do for most of my channels, do it once in the morning when you wake up and once when you go to bed. So yeah, just post those 2 times and that will help you get more chance to let the video breathe. 8 hours apart is the kind of average for 2 videos a day. But don't post a minute later than your last post. And also don't delete posts, guys. All you guys are deleting it and then re-uploading it. Don't delete, guys. Keep your post up there and move on to the next one, because that can affect your algorithm and that will affect your trust score. So So don't delete videos, guys. If your video doesn't perform, wait those next 8 hours or wait the next 24 hours and then post. Yeah, description and title. Don't overthink this. It must be under 100 words. If you can press users hashtags, use them as well. Guys, those kind of things do help as well. The hashtags, I do them all the time. People say don't bother. Again, it can affect your reach. I certainly think do whatever works for you. If you see a channel getting like viral videos, just do what they're doing, really. Again, the fact of copying and just making your own transformative, and you make that video 1% better than the previous competitor, your video will go more viral long term. That's simple as that, really. How often should I be posting? Yeah, so as I mentioned, guys, 1 post a day. Once you understand how it works and what works for your channel, then you can post twice a day. Once monetized, you can scale up to posting and you can build and what breaks those kind of like view jails. But usually most of the time, channels sit around 2 a day. That's what I find the best amount to post. Posting rules, don't delete or repost like I mentioned. Deleting underperforms. Waiting for a viral video or die off, but posting again is like pointless. Like that is so not true. Like don't bother waiting, just go again. Even no matter if your video is bad, like you could one up it and ratio that last video and get like 100,000 or like 200k from the 10k, which doesn't do well. And then that, like, you broke the gel with that one video, right? And again, one short video, guys, can generate you 2k. If you don't believe me, guys, there's an RPM calculator here. Like right now, I'm in the Roblox media niche. Roblox like modded 99 niche, which is doing well. Like if you did like 10 USD, right? Okay, did that and you literally did, let's say 8 million views at $10 USD. That's still, right? That's still literally $400, okay, guys, generated with that. But at the moment, this is only Q1. Let's say we're at Q2, Q3, going in towards the summer. This RPM could literally double to 20. And that's 800. Like literally $800 made within, sorry, $900 basically, made with that one video that gets 8 million views. And again, a lot of these Roblox channels and Minecraft niches get crazy amounts of views. So I know one of my friends who got 32 million views in kind of like Steal a Brain Rot niche of the day. And with that, he gained 3.5K, okay, through one short, which is like 16 seconds, okay? So it doesn't really need to be long. Or it doesn't need to be amazing if it's just picked a niche which is going viral at the moment and basically just capitalizing on it. Simple as that. So let's go back to the mirror board. Those are the things you've got to remember. It really does matter. And guys, if you want one-on-one support, I am offering that. So guys, link in description if you want to join. So number 5, we're going to go into the details of analytics and what makes a video go viral. There are metrics behind this which do make videos go viral. For this step, please do remember the simplicities of it. There's only 2 metrics which we kind of focus on in YouTube Shorts. You long form, there's a few more which get a bit more complicated, like Mr. Beast style content. But for this, there's only swipe rates and there's AVD, okay? Those are the 2 metrics which you need to know to make a video go viral. Obviously, there's videos that get like terrible swipe rate and it still do well, but those are the 2 things to look at which can help make your video go viral. So let's look into them. Retention, guys. You can check a retention graph really simply. It was an insanely high RPM, guys. If you don't already know, this guy literally here, Red Rap, he cooked so much on this video by making sure his RPM was as high as it could possibly be. And he went into a narrative which was going viral at the time. Again, swipe rate, he achieved 80% virality on that. So 80% swipe rate, which is amazing, just below it basically. Guys, 81.111% is like the average or the number which most people like to hit. Like other creators like Dennis and other people hit that. But I'd say for you and for anyone watching, 75% is all you guys need, okay? All right, swipe rate is like 100% plus is the kind of normal amount. I mentioned about these AVPs and stuff. That's a bit like too detailed personally. Remember, like 10 to 15 seconds, 130, fine, okay? Get for that. I'd say, 20 to 30 seconds, 120 to 110 APV. Again, it's AVD means the same thing basically. And then 40 to 59 seconds, like basically a minute long, 100%. But guys, in general, viral videos, I've seen viral videos that have under like 100% AVD and they still do amazing. So 100% is like the average to go for. Just remember that and to look for it. Yeah, study retention graphs and drop-offs basically. And I can help you with those things, guys, if you don't know how to do that. Swipe rate. Swipe rate, again, like I mentioned, 75% is the minimum, but aim for 80% for like proper viral videos, like 100 million views. I mean, like, we're not focusing on like, 10 million views or 5 million views or, or like maybe like 100K, although it sounds like a lot, which is a lot, but like we're trying like hundreds of millions of views, guys. If you really want to make a lot of money and like potentially make a little side income from this, you literally need to focus on hundreds of millions of views. That is what makes viral videos. And short form content allows that, as there are over 2 billion people that use the platform every day on just YouTube YouTube, and it's now become one of the biggest platforms for short form creation now. Understanding stats. Your stats tell you exactly what your short needs to succeed or lose attention. Study what increases your swipe rate, where viewers drop off, and you can improve it in the next video. Don't repeat what isn't working, just based on the data. Every single video, basically. Don't repeat what's not working, guys. Simple as that. Focus on videos which are going viral on your channel, where I talk about the 5:1 ratio. So yeah, A to B testing. Test one variable at a time. When it makes a video, remember the hook, script patterns, pacing. Don't focus on all the variables to improve. Focus on one variable at a time, because that will help you guys get better and understand what makes that great. Like, also, these are things you can tell your editors. Your editors are people that, if you do want to get people to hire, may know these things already, so they can teach you. But again, guys, when picking an editor, you've got to make sure they stick to the same style of content that you're creating. The second you start switching editors and start picking different people, that can affect your channel's growth and cause view bombs, because people switch editor, and just the style of it and the stylistic change causes a massive view drop and a view bomb. So yeah, YouTube kind of analyzes and know when the editor's changed. It's crazy, but it does. But yeah, posting formats. Don't make repetitive content just to try to rinse the virality, because YouTube knows when you're just repeating the same content, and you don't want to be caught for repetitive content, because that'll just get your channel banned, basically. Understand the 3:1 ratio rule. So this is a rule which I basically created, and a lot of creators all do it, really. It's simple as, you, for every 3 videos you create, and the one video which goes viral, repost that video again, slightly edited differently, obviously, and maybe you've done some slight alterations to the edits to basically make them go more viral. Don't change the narrative or principle too much, to be honest, and repeat that, and you can continue to get those viral things, especially with the commentary niche, ranking niches. Those things do help. Yeah, keep the virality going. For every viral video, 1 to 10 million views. That's where you want to do it, basically. So don't be focusing on like, oh, this video gets like 20k, this is doing so well. If that is your biggest video, obviously repeat that. But like, if you get a video with 5 million views and you're only getting like 100k or 30k gel, the rest of them, remember, that's fine. You're being creative in showing YouTube that you're being original with the content you're creating. Remember, 3 new ideas, and then follow through with that viral video which you created before, and you can follow that format. And if you notice that you want more creativity and more viral output, especially with the start of a channel, I do the 5:1 rule. So increase the amount of creative ideas you do, which are going to be original, and then switch to the 1, which is like the one which you know is going to go viral again. It helps a lot. So yeah, repeat that and you hopefully will do well. Misconceptions. Good stats don't mean instant views. Remember, I've had videos that do terrible and they've got literally amazing stats. It literally, like, why the metric's not good, you just have to keep going, okay? And good stats are also determined on what niche you're in, the variety or trend of that. Guys, trend tracking is what makes a lot of people go viral, and that's why it's so important to pick the right niche. And if you guys want more help in picking the right niche, you can go join my one-on-one mentorship, link below. I'll give you guys access to a lot of the channels and a lot of support with these niches, which are gatekeeped as well. So yeah, case study, guys. So literally, guy Andrew within my course literally joined through the school community and other platforms. He basically has now created a channel with over 1 million views. Since recording this has actually hit like 1.5 million views. I haven't updated it, but he's killing it. He literally joined the program here. I'll put in a testimonial of how he's doing right now. But yeah, absolutely killing it. And he's literally within 5 days scaling his channel dramatically. And what he's doing is doing it within the Roblox niche. As you can see here, there is a channel review on my school community, which I'll do a testimonial for that channel call review. Andrew is one of my first ever students who ever worked with me. We've been scaling a Roblox channel in the 99 Nights in the Forest niche for around a week and a half now, working together. And if we're down to go to your stats real quick, we can take a look at what's been going on. Yeah. So right now, your channel has basically been scaled from Roblox rant niches, which can you just hover over those videos you were kind of previously making, if that's cool?
Like over here?
Yeah, sweet. So you're doing, those kind of like classic Roblox runs, which is kind of oversaturated, but now we've pushed you into, and if you move to the right now, since joining the program, we put you into kind of a more modded niche, doing like 99 Nights in like a forest, but it's like, it was modded obviously, so it attracts a large audience scale, and you're now pulling over like basically 500k in the last 48 hours. But I know you're basically doing just under 1 million a day. I know it's dropped recently because of views and stuff, but there was a little view bomb, but we're gonna fix that, dude. And I really think we're gonna hopefully scale your channel to like, I think we can definitely still do like 2 to 3 million in the next 48 hours. Definitely push this one. I mean, look, if we could quickly do, like, we've really nailed the CTA on this as well since you joined. Can you click the subscribers quickly? Just subscribe, no, just that one. So yeah, you're doing around, doing 1.5k a day right now, which is crazy. 1.6, 2.9, insane, bro. I mean, do you have any questions about the mentorship, bro? Like, how's it gone for you, bro, so far?
It's actually gone really good. Like Elfie connects you with like a lot of good people. Like people that can record for you. And then yeah, he's just always there for you. He's like, he answers pretty quickly too.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, sweet. Yeah. Nah, literally, we're just trying to get everyone connected. Definitely. Like this, like Night Science and Forest niche is going crazy right now. We've got like Tsunami, all sorts of other niches. But yeah, bro, you're absolutely killing it in this particular niche, and we're hopefully going to keep scaling you to some really, really big views in the coming days. But dude, honestly, look at it. You've gained almost 10,000 subscribers in the last like 5 days since joining the menstrual. So yeah, you basically joined right on the 10th.
Let's see.
Yeah, you basically joined. Literally, we joined. We basically took a deep dive at your channel, what was going on with it, and basically we kind of scaled it up. And now you're getting like 1,000 subs a day, bro. In a couple of months, you're gonna get your first plaque, dude. I really think so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Well, yeah. Thanks so much for your testimonial, bro. And let's keep on grinding.
Let's do it.
Sweet, bro. So number 6, guys, we're gonna be talking about breaking view jail. Guys, view jail is something which a lot of people don't realize it's so common, and it's fine. It's really easy to break it. When your views consistently hit specific amounts of views, it's called view jail, basically. And your channel needs a way to filter out those millions of views that aren't getting like pushed. So the first one is obviously zero view jail. I mentioned this in my previous videos, but I'm gonna go into detail now. The channel that hits 0 to 1K is basically zero view jail. Sometimes you literally get 2 views of the video, 4 views, nothing, right? The first reason is you didn't warm up the channel. You've got to make sure you warm up the channel. Second thing is channels that are consistently run into these are sometimes an IP issue. So whether you're location based, if you're like, YouTube does shadow ban accounts, and like channels which have been banned or terminated before multiple times just get IP banned. So you literally have to change your IP to create it, or create it on a different Gmail, stuff like that. Yeah, you don't want to get yourself caught up in those kind of situations because it's not good. Yeah, make sure to focus on warming up the channel, doing the CTA like I said, doing the commenting, do the liking, do all those things I mentioned at the start, and you will have a better chance of going viral. Also, if you've experienced like a view drop or view bomb, give yourself 24 hours, take a break, posting, however times you're posting a day, views are dropped, and then come back again. If that doesn't work, do 40 hours. If that doesn't work, I literally just like that channel, like one last week of no posting and then start going again, and you're not getting any views, and you're like just literally just like view bombed. I have to admit, this channel might be shadow banned, and that might be due to the niche, how repetitive your content is, and how much you transform it. Gotta be original, you've got to transform it, or your videos will not go viral. The AI algorithm on YouTube is only getting better with Gemini and stuff, so you've got to make sure to focus on those things. Second reason, content niche is really low quality. You want to make sure the quality is high. Again, original. The solution is to start a new channel that's warmed up in the niche that measures your skill level. Of course, you can also buy pre-monetized, which do help, but of course, I'll go into those details, which will speed run your chance of making profits if you join my one-on-one mentorship. 10 to 30K view jail. 10 to 30K view jail is really common. It's no longer about trust, it's about skill. Demand of niche. First reason, like analytics aren't good enough, right? Like you aren't hitting those AVDs, you aren't hitting that swipe rate. Second reason, your niche has no demand, or it's basically too saturated. Although people say, I don't agree with saturation stuff, if it is literally stuck over 100 videos you posted and it's not getting views, skip it. Change your niche switch. That's when I'd say, like, don't be afraid if you're not getting enough views and you give it enough time to be like, right, it's not right. Find something you love and you feel like you can continue posting that kind of content, be original and transformative, you will go more viral on it. And it is long term, guys. You want to be building long-term channels. Like building multiple channels is great and all, but if you can focus on one brilliant channel, like I mentioned, Lacey, like these Tommy's of the world, they will go more viral and make more money long term. Again, short form is difficult to sustain long term, so you can build multiple channels, but focus on one for now, just one. Everyone, don't put your eggs in 10 baskets, as the saying says, put them in one and you'll perform better. If there's thousands of people trying to get in one niche, why would it realistically stand out, really? Like, you've got to be finding niches which are gatekept. It does help a lot, and you will get more views, because if 100 people are doing the same thing, then obviously it's going to affect the traffic. Niche demand and supply. If this is the most important thing you consider, shorts, you've got to remember, it doesn't matter if your editing is good, the niche has to have good supply and good amount of engagement and traffic coming into it. Picking the videos with 1 million views, it sounds simple, but people forget that. People forget the simplicities. Like, focus on finding channels which get super, like, crazy amounts of views. I mean, like, hundreds of millions, tens of millions, like, within 30 videos of them posting, or even less. Like, some of these guys are getting 10 videos posted, and they've already achieved, like 50 million views. So, take your time finding a niche. Don't waste, like, time being like, oh, I love this, I'm gonna go straight into it. Like, no. Sit down, like plan and really think about, what am I going to do here? Am I going to find an editor who can scale and do this with me? Or am I going to do this by myself and commit? If you feel like you have the love for it, commit. You can make 9 out of 10 videos in a saturated niche and hit view gel. Meanwhile, a guy's making like a 3 out of 10 video in a high demand niche, which will basically go viral. Like, you know, if the niche is in high demand and it isn't like oversaturated, your video is going to get more, you know, more money and print more money and, you know, get more views. So the case study where most people have amazing analytics but still hitting jail is 100% because the niche being saturated and lacking demand. Remember that, guys. It's all about lacking demand. So demand and supply. Channels that break out of view gel instantly always get more views and insane demand. Like I mentioned, one of my one-on-one students guarantees access to this list of demand niches to choose from, which I update frequently, and a lot of you guys in there can apply through the type form below. As you can see, this guy here, Avatar, is absolutely killing it. He achieved 13 million views from learning my videos and watching me one-on-one. Through this kind of piece of content, you guys can break view gel and receive literally monetization in under 10 days with working with my course. Ditching channels. Good channels usually pop off within 1 to 15 videos, but people know exactly what they're doing if they had guidance. Like, if you didn't know what you're doing, it's going to take you 60 videos, and that's fine. I feel like every channel that starts, or people that start in this like niche, or, you know, this content creation, should be creating more videos. You know, as Mr. Beast says, make 100 videos and then come back and talk to me. You know, make 100 songs and come back and talk to me. Don't come with one song which you've made and think it's going to like be the thing, right? It's going to take loads of videos. So once you've done those 100 videos, 60 videos, and we haven't seen any improvement, I can then come in there and maybe give you some extra piece of advice and support you. Mindset reminders. YouTube is not all about luck, guys. All the videos can be explained through steps taken to break out. It's really simple. If you understand the systems and steps to break out, you will do it pretty quickly. Don't waste time in a saturated niche overthinking videos if this is something you want to improve on. I'm going to quickly blur a channel which I've just started in a niche which I can't really explain, but I literally started it a couple of days ago, and I'll show you how many views we're scaling it to. Currently achieving 40,000 views in the last hour since watching this video. This channel's only generated $40 through being a pre-mon, but literally generated already, only started a week ago, and we are scaling it dramatically. The CTA for this is crazy, guys. I'm getting literally 500 subs a day. In maybe a couple of months, I plan to scale this channel and get a plaque. So guys, don't waste time on saturated niches. Think of something outside the box. Think of something which is original, and it will help you go more viral. Don't be the person stuck in a niche for 2 months without showing it. Do something which will help you guys out. Also, again, like I mentioned, here's another testimonial for a Discord call that I did on my school community. Enjoy watching. Again, get rid of the watermark, dude. Guys, I'm telling you, like, watermarks are such an unnecessary thing in channels. I don't know why people use them. Like, of course I get it for brand representation, but I just think it's so unnecessary. Unless you do like a logo or something designed in the future, you can. But for new channels, I really think it's better not to have it. Like, it really is just distracting, and not until you have like, you build like a name for yourself, you can start implementing like that kind of logo or like style. Another thing is what Bolt Media do and what makes them special is they haven't changed their edits. Like, a lot of channels I've worked with, they've failed because their edits have changed just slightly. Like, whether it be like the person that's edited them, whether they're not editing anymore themselves, like that affects the quality, and YouTube notices that. So make sure either you're editing or the same guy or your editing team is editing the videos. I'll send you one of the videos. Okay. This is what I was posting. Yeah, exactly. Okay. But yeah, no, I hope we're all gathering stuff from this. Please do send your channels in, guys, if you want to get some reviews. All of these niches, like, I mean, Avicii, right? He's like so sick. Imagine you just went through and made your whole narration around this 6 days ago. You're like, Wake Me Up was released 6 days ago, guys. Did you remember all these songs, the nostalgia from 2016? Like, I'm literally, that's an idea right now. If you wanted to get into this kind of content, like music media, which I used to do this kind of content, this is exactly the stuff that everyone's wanting to create. Like this is the stuff, it's pop culture. I don't think it will ever die, really. And only this channel will keep getting bigger, in my opinion. Like,
why are African versions of rap songs actually better than the original?
Went to Africa a week ago. Week ago. Kill that lion, then I kill I go.
It's 7 p.m. Friday.
It's so sick.
I want jollof rice.
It's so cool. But they're posting like twice a day, maybe even 3 times a day, which is insane because they have a team of guys doing this. But the main thing is with this kind of channel, 1.3 thousand videos they've posted since 2022. Like you got to remember, with this kind of content, they've built their style and no one can really replicate them. They can get replicated, but like the consistency is what they've built with their team and everything. I know that's long down the line, but like regarding like you can literally do, you can narrate a video, it can be like a clip down video, whatever it is, just basically make it original. Like what it is.
This is the only rap song that didn't need a.
This is the only rap song, but it's quite cool that they're using other clips to build the narrative around it. Or
Never forget when Kanye blew.
it's very smart. And look, they're doing this. They're definitely filling in their space. Right, what's this?
Never forget when Roddy Ricch ended racism in 30 seconds.
That's very smart. So they're taking a clip, or either he's doing it or someone else is adding their own face at the beginning to make it more transformative. Very, very smart. A lot of you guys, yeah, that's just a really cool thing. I didn't realize they started doing that. Okay, yes, okay, yeah. My views plummeted to 13. Yeah, let's take a look, bro. Right, dude, honestly, your channel is insane. Like, you've got such a good channel right now. Everyone in the VC, but if you don't know, Soku's a student as well. He just joined. He's absolutely killing it right now. I know your views have like dropped recently, but dude, what I want to mention is, and I mentioned this at the start before you joined Soku, but like you should, like, your 30 mil video, you're being creative with your content, which is really great, and it's going to keep keep your channel in the game. But what the problem you're doing now is you're not replicating that same content again. You need to do this kind of video, replicate it like almost identically, right? Like, honestly, I haven't seen you replicate the exact mob feature in any of these videos since you posted. And I want you to do the exact same color ball, exactly what you did again. And I want you to do it, right? But post it on every other 3 videos, okay? I've already seen this channel, I've seen the videos, but you've got to basically, right? So I think like it's like a testing loop. Like, I don't want you to get banned like Mutzi for like reuse content or whatever, but like if you're posting a Roblox video, whatever it is, and you're going again and you're doing this, and then you do an X-Fire video, that every other 3 videos you post it again, and then you try again, try original video clips, do what you're doing, like it's great, and then test that same one again. And what that will do is not only help increase your view chance, but it will also then potentially give you another viral video like this. I think I did this with ranking channels, and it really helps. I mean, to be honest, I didn't even give it the testing break, but if you're not having the testing break, you're going to maybe get flagged for like just repetitive content. But please do that, because if you want to really milk the views with this one, repeat that. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Also, like, to be straight up with you, bro, like, you're not using related videos. Like, related videos, it should be in your content. Like you should be having a related video. Like, every single one of these videos should be hooking to this one. This one's got 13 mil views. You could be going through all your old videos and adding related video and then connect it to this one, and then connect it to every single one. So from now on, you start posting, connect it. Like you're not doing that. Related video is such a really good thing to do. Because if you just keep pushing all your views to one video, this one video could potentially generate you like 5K, maybe like more, depending on how big it can get. But if it gets 100 mil views, like that's easily, with the RPM of YouTube being like 12 cent, but I know it's quite low for first, like, you know, Q1 of this year. But once it gets later on in the year, like this will slowly make more and more. And like, I think videos which get over 10 million views are kind of outliers, which organically will keep getting like 1 million views, or like, yeah, 1 million views are like every couple of weeks. That's what I usually find with 10 mil plus videos. So you're doing well. Honestly, you're in a really good position right now just to keep trying. Like you're in a slow testing period. You're trying too hard, I think, with your edits. You're trying to do different things, which is cool. But I really think you should go back to your original stuff of like obstacle course, simplicity, that. Like, don't try to do too much now, because this is where people like get lost. Okay, so again, this video here 6 days ago, great video. This is good. This stuff is exactly what, and you know what? This is the closest thing to that video you posted since it. And look, this one, as you can see here, closest thing. There's a replication you've done there. You're using similar systems, It's honestly, yeah. You got 700K, which is great, and I think you want to keep doing that kind of stuff, guys. Yeah, what's up, Eric? Welcome back. Hey, Canny. Yo, welcome to the VC, boys. How are we all doing, boys? We're just going through one of some really underground niches right now, which a lot of people aren't tapping into. By the way, I've got a school community, if you don't know already, which I'm like literally teaching loads of people how to like print. Like, we've got 20 people right now. We've got classroom and everything. If you guys already want to join, you guys can join this mentorship, because it's going to start increasing soon before we do one-on-ones. But basically, I've got links to all the guys that want to join Discord, who can join a private modded Discord servers and all sorts of stuff in there, and like crazy resources we're giving out. But also along these lines, I'm going to teach you guys how to scale, because a lot of the times with channels, it's all about formula. It's all it is really. I think Soku, your channel could easily get to like 500,000 views, 500,000 subscribers in like 2 months. What you're doing right now is 29 videos. That ratio is insane, but you're trying too hard. I really think I think you can experiment with these kind of videos, but you want to be doing them every 2 to 3 videos. Okay. Remember what I'm gonna talk about this on my one-on-one mirror board again soon. But you gotta make sure you're doing the one-on-ones. You're doing like the 3-to-1 ratio. So it's like for every 3 videos you post, okay, do the same viral video again. 3-to-1, 3-to-1. If that's too much and you're not getting posted, do like a 5-to-1, okay? Because then you can keep finding like new videos. So for every 5 videos you post that viral video again. Okay, this is a ranking format. Most channels do this. Like I do this with ranking niches, and it helps a lot. That's a 5-to-1 method. It's like, it's pretty gatekeeped. I kind of came up with it myself, but like, that's how you're not going to get used for repetitive content, I think, in my opinion. Because I've never had repetitive content used before. I don't know why Mutsu got in that case, but yeah, no, this is a crazy niche, bro. You're killing it. As you can see here, 7 million views. We can see it before even watching any of the videos. We can see, right. So you're doing these kind of mobs. You're doing the same kind of mobs as well, which I'm noting similar virality. Alien. You're seeing the polar bears in every single one. You're seeing seeing the same kind of animals. Yeah, look at this. So obviously this content is way more stylistic to your kind of thing. You should be focusing on this and just really honing in on what makes a viral content in this stuff. I know you're gonna get less views on some of them, but don't be diminished by that. Like, you're still getting 1 million views, and that's amazing. Like, don't worry about that for now. I think once you start getting above like 10, like, how many views are you getting? What's your hourly count right now? By the way, you should screenshot into wins, Saku, your views and stuff. So by the way, if you don't know, I'm just gonna say, like, go to your wins section right now. Please post in the wins channel on Discord. If you're not already, go over to the wins channel. Like, please go use that wins channel, guys, because then I can see what your stats are looking like. Because if you're getting over like a million views every 40 hours, you should be posting twice a day. Right, like twice a day at least. And I talk about this in the school community, so if you're not already in that, check it out, because I'd say how much you should be posting a day. What do you think about the channel? Okay, let's check it out. NFL content. Hey, let's go. Is this your channel? Okay, if this isn't, I thought it was your channel, bro. I was about to like start geeking.
When Travis Kelce noticed his coach about...
Right, so who knows? I think you guys probably know this from Devin, but Devin already mentions this. Like, NFL niches are crazy right now. Like, this RPM is like 50 cent for like Q4 of like, because it's old males that watch it. Like, if they're in their like 50s and they're like usually white Caucasian males, it's like, that's an audience that has a really high buy market. So it increases the short form RPM. 19 million views with like let's say the RPM is like 30 cent for Q1, or like 25 cent. Like, that's probably made him like at least 8 bands, at least. Crazy. Yeah, we can even put that to an RPM calculator right now. RPM calculator YouTube. Let's see how many it is. So like 90. So let's say 1.30, right? And then they got 19 million views. Okay, maybe not 30, but yeah, 3 bands still. But yeah, guys, at 50 cent, like I said, that's 5K, right? 5 bands for 90 million views at Q4. Q4, you make 5K from one short, which is like 30 seconds long.
When Javon Wims
yeah, 22 seconds. Guys, also, it's time. Okay, length of videos. I want to go into length of videos because it really does matter. People think, oh, length of videos doesn't matter. It does. Like, low key. Like, listen, what's he doing?
After Jeremy Maclin had an
18 seconds, 19 seconds.
With just seconds left in the
19
half.
seconds. Okay.
When DK Metcalf hurt his...
Yeah, like, honestly, I think Devin gatekeeps this, but I'm just going to say it to you guys. Like, 19 seconds is a sweet spot, right? It's either 19 seconds, right, or 32 seconds, depending on how long your video is. Like, that's the kind of sweet spot I found with viral videos. Like, those two kind of levels or lengths of video, I don't know, they just perform well. Yeah, this channel here, bro, is really sick. I think you should go into, like, yeah, you should definitely go into this niche. It's really, really undersaturated.
During this play, Andre Johnson...
Yeah, the RPM's crazy for it.
Many people mistook this wholesome moment in the Super...
Dude, 100%. If you can focus on that style.
Many people mistook this wholesome moment
42 seconds, but you can see it didn't get as many views as the other ones. Yeah, look, this one only got 1 mil, this got 13 mil. Yeah, length of video does matter. How long was this length?
When DK Metcalf hurt
Okay, no, 19 seconds, I was wrong. But yeah, I don't know why this channel isn't posting enough. This channel like should be posting 10 times more. Yeah, at least like twice a day. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're bro. Okay, Saku. Look, sorry, I'm just going to your channel real quick. Yeah, literally, you're on. You got monetized, which is amazing, bro. Let's go. Congrats. You're cooking. Yeah, 600K. You should be posting twice a day, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like everyone in the VC right now, like you gotta lock in. Like if you really want to make like $100 to $200 a day, it's not easy, but like it really is just a matter of just like posting once in the morning and then posting 8 hours later in the evening. Like once when you wake up in the morning and then when you go to bed, that's it. Like, so yeah, guys, number 7, scaling and protection, scaling mindset. You want a portfolio of channels doing well without having to do low leverage, asking an editor. So guys, scaling and protection, a mindset trick when picking a niche which is not saturated, you're gonna actually end up putting in less effort, which is allowing you to scale multiple channels. A lot of people create channels which are saturated and they think they can get loads of views on it, but if there's loads of people doing it, it's not gonna do as well. But if you're finding a niche which is original and you feel like you can scale it quickly, those are the channels which you will be able to do less effort on, and the edits are going to be simpler because you are fully in control of that trend and what makes the videos go viral. The way this is done is by creating systems and building a team to give you time as well. The right editors are really important, and if you guys need editors, you know where to go. Before you scale, you need to know how to replicate good analytics, what types of content consistently go viral, capital to hire a team to manage tasks, have monetized the channel you want to outsource. Remember, editors, especially in third world countries, are more than willing to pay for videos, to edit videos for you guys for really, really reasonable rates. I do generally think they should be increasing those kind of rates, but guys, it's really, really easy to find editors. But if you want some really good guys, you can join one-on-one mentorship and we can help you there. Team setup, editor. Put all your video pieces together, sends to you when it's done, must be trained in your style. Script writer. You can either use ChatGPT or Claude. I'm using Claude so much right now for all sorts of things, even like story ideas and things outside of like the general consensus of YouTube short. So yeah, clip farming as well. They've got to make sure, also clip finding and idolation. Adjacent prompts can also be brilliant for creating those kind of things. If you don't know, yeah. So yeah, advanced workflows. Claude is really, really brilliant right now for doing kind of like prompts on script ideas, and they're the best methods really. Gemini is brilliant kind of for arts and visual creation. ChatGPT is just like a generalized one. It's got good ideas for these things and just can give you ideas. But I think brainstorming wise, ChatGPT wins. Claude's brilliant for like formatting, simplicity, and more personal aspects, and if you want to actually get like new perspectives. And again, Gemini, which is only getting really good now, Google's Gemini is brilliant and is integrated into this video right now, is brilliant for visuals and visualizations and graphics and stuff. Obviously got great data as well through Google. But yeah, make sure your team are high qualified. Like don't be picking an editor that doesn't know what they're doing. You know, spend time finding your team. There's no rush, guys. The more time you plan spending, the better chances your video is going to go viral quicker. Training and systems. Once you hire, you need systems to manage quality control. You need to provide editors, clip finders with guides and systems to make your shorts on time. I often create spreadsheets for all my videos that I want to post for the day. Within that, I can also pick what I want and what I want to basically post and send to my editor. There's literally a system which I have a spreadsheet which I send to them, and they will just update it with the video Google Drive link, and I will download it and I'll upload it. Simple as that. And I do that for all of my editors. If you guys want help with that, I can help you as well. I've got many of my editors with me one-on-one, and we can find a complete team to help you guys train them. Channel protection. You need to avoid connections between channels. When a channel is terminated, all the other connections will be terminated. This is basically circumvention policy. YouTube are doing this a lot more recently with the AI bans and stuff, so you've got to be careful. Connections include having the same device, Gmail, AdSense, phone number, and even IP. Although IP and AdSense are unlikely, I've used the same AdSense account for literally the last like 4 years. I think when I did like Minecraft long form content. But you do need to remember having a separate Gmail account for each of your accounts, not using the same channel obviously, is going to maximize your chance of not getting like circumvention policy. Very unlikely that you will get this, but just be careful if you're doing content like this. Students get my complete channel isolation setup though, exactly where I will structure everything so a channel stays separate from one and you don't lose a potential channel generating you 4 figures a month already. This is only for scaling once you have multiple channels running. Don't be the guy who thinks something like this could ever happen. If you're taking YouTube seriously, you need to play it smart. Remember, play it smart, have separate accounts for all your channels to reduce the chance of basically being terminated. But yeah, LLCs have a proper setup you need for LLCs to manage your AdSense accounts. Instead of running all your channels under one AdSense, you can create multiple LLCs to isolate risk. Use an umbrella main LLC for top. It's pretty simple if you're living in the UK, so I can help you guys out for those kind of things compared to the USA, which is harder, but I think UK is probably the most easiest for these things. There's obviously down the line creating a separate LLC underneath for different channels and groups, 2 to 3 channels per AdSense, or to basically divide risk. This protects your business and prevents one channel being wiped from the rest. Please do remember these types of things going forward. But for now, all I like to mention, one channel is all you need to do well. And once you understand the basics of that, it becomes easier and easier each time you create content. And I can't lie, it's pretty addictive. It's pretty fun creating this stuff. So yeah, once you do all these types of things, you will be really, really sucked into how to make a channel go viral on YouTube Shorts. And guys, please take your time with these things. It's all about working hard. As I've mentioned before, all of my students and everyone that work with me currently have been working relentlessly hard to make their channel go viral. It does not take like a second to go viral or like a video. Obviously, low effort can work in some ways and shapes or forms when you understand what you're doing and what niche you're picking. But remember, it takes 110% effort if you're new to this and want to learn how to do it. So guys, you just got the full blueprint of what YouTube Shorts is, from niche sections, A to Z content creation, scaling strategies, everything here. With the knowledge that I've given you, it's basically more than enough to start a channel. If you sat through this entire thing, huge props to you. Most of you guys aren't going to sit through entire videos like this. Also, by that alone, you might be the person that wants to work with me one-on-one. As I mentioned a few times in this video, I will give you guys access to all the systems I use to create viral videos daily, and channels, obviously. You get access to a full list of niches, frequent updates, whichever niche you pick, I'll help you validate it. You'll get access to videos with script views and also constant one-on-one connection with me, access to my private editors, SOPs and KIPs, which are fully within my experience on YouTube Shorts. If you're interested, please check out the Typeform in the description and watch the rest of the videos. They have a ton of value. See you guys in the next one. Peace.